Ugh, don't touch me. How do people do this? Hey! Why are they just like windshield wipe the... Oh, hello, all the people staring at me. Stop looking at me. I'm just filming a video. The lighting in here is all kinds of unfavorable. Hey guys, so today I'm actually not in my own location. As you can tell, I am on a family vacation with my family. Obviously, when you call it family vacation, who else would I be with? Strangers? Good one, Alina. I'm still driving to my destination. We are taking a road trip to South Carolina, and if you know that I am from New Jersey, it's a pretty decent drive. We made a stop in Washington, D.C., and then now we're gonna go straight to Myrtle Beach. So I want to meet your beautiful faces, and since a lot of you guys asked me on Instagram and on my vlog channel, which by the way, I'm vlogging every day if you want to like keep up with me, your girl got a talent for finding Wi-Fi. Sometimes I just drive up to someone else's driveway and I'm like, psst, what's your password? I'm gonna be having a meetup at the Tanger Outlet Center in Myrtle Beach on Highway 501. All the information, like the address, will be down below. I'm gonna be standing in front of the Forever 21 on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. What is the date? I should have probably been more prepared for this. The 19th, and I will be there in front of the Forever 21 at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. If you are coming, I'd love a comment below. Like, let me know. Oh no, you don't. The AC in here sounds like we're like blasting off. No. Okay. I figured it out. Just all this traveling has brought up memories. Last time we did a family vacation, we went to Ukraine to visit my other family that lives there. And it just brought up these hilarious memories for when we were in the airport leaving Ukraine to come back home. I think I mentioned vaguely on my vlogging channel, so if you want to go check that out, I'll definitely link the video of that like vlog down below. We had a lot of gifts. Like, this was the first time that my two little sisters went to Ukraine, and so this was the first time they met their grandparents, their aunts, their uncles, their cousins. This was the first time everyone saw them. Being a huge family, everyone felt like the need to give them presents. And so we were struggling packing all of our suitcases because when you're flying internationally especially, you always have like a weight limit. My mom sifted through all of the different toys, like picked her favorite. So we get to the airport, basically, long story short, we went through security, we got through everything. We get to our gate, we just, most of the time you can just go through. They just check your like ticket and stuff, your boarding pass, and then they go, like they pull people apart, like aside. And I thought it was completely random. I didn't realize that we were like picked out from the group. We were early, it's not like we were late, the plane just started boarding. Yeah, can you step to the side? And like my heart sank. I was so nervous. I didn't know like if this was gonna take a long time. Like, I'm very, like, I like to have like a plan, like going boom boom boom. I don't like unexpected events, especially when it comes to airport security. It like freaks me out. And as we're going through, I'm just like, you know, this is gonna be annoying. And I see the people in front of me and they're literally just taking everything out of their bags. They're taking their shoes off, their belts, everything. Like, you don't understand how much effort we went in to pack these bags tight, because we have like everything organized. We have presents that are coming back with us that are like, you know, glassware and that kind of stuff. And it was just like insanity trying to sift through that. Everything goes through and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to like open the bags and search everything. And we're like, okay, yeah, no problem. Like, we didn't expect them to, like, it's not like you're gonna find anything there. But the main problem was, there was a like little toy that like my sisters were given, and it was kind of like a clay material, but it starts off as a white powder. And so the idea is you take that white powder, you put it in water, you kind of mix it together, and then you can add the dye and like kind of sculpt things out of it. Basically, this toy was totally not in my mom's head to think, oh, maybe I should keep the box with it, or oh, maybe I shouldn't bring white powder with me on a freaking airplane. The moment they saw that, they were like, you know, like, what is this? But like, what idiot would bring like a giant thing of like drugs with them, like and open? Like, no. We were just like, yeah, like you could take it, like we don't, like whatever, it's just stupid clay for a toy, like you can throw it out. And they're like, no, like you should keep it, like we'll just go get the sniffer dog and he'll come and like you'll be able to go. At first, like, we had like a mean dude and a nice lady, and like then it like switched, and like it was just like they were like so stern at first, and it was just annoying. I was just like, you know, like being like, this is stupid clay, like I'm not a drug dealer, like I'm not a drug lord here, you know, from America. I just wouldn't fit that like criteria that I feel like is required, you know what I mean? For me, it was just like kind of scary thinking that like I'm gonna be late for my plane, they're not gonna let me get on my plane. At this time, like everyone was boarding, we're standing there. The people that were also pulled aside, like with us, they were let back onto the plane. Like, it wasn't just, you know, like all this. We were also traveling with my two little sisters. I had Lizzie and Katie, which at the time I think Katie was like 6 or 7. No, 7. And then Lizzie was turning 4. Or just turned 4. So it was just like crazy with all these suitcases and them taking everything out and us having to pile it back in and then freaking waiting for this dog that never showed up. We were standing there like, yeah, they're coming, like the guard dog is coming, it's coming. 20 minutes later, this dog is nowhere to be found. Nobody knows where anything is, and my parents are having a lovely conversation with all the security guards, and I'm just sitting there like, the plane is gonna leave without us. They're like, last call, and I'm just like, what now? I just want to go home. Like, just throw it out. We don't need it. Like, it's not like a big deal. Oh, are you sure? And we're like, yeah, I've been saying that. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll just throw it out. I'm sorry? So why was I waiting here? You know? If we could have just thrown it out. Looking at it like, oh my god, like this white powder. Who travels with a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old and like the awkward me? Like, do we look like we could? Why? And we were the last ones on the plane. Like, we got in there, like, we, like, literally, as soon as they said, like, we'll throw it out, I'm like, okay, great, let's go. Like, I was already, like, frustrated. I was, like, freaking out. I was just, like, agitated, and everybody, like, I was, like, you know, we all went on the plane, and we were the last ones there, and, like, you can see, like, everyone just, like, staring us down as we're coming back on the plane, and I'm just, like, okay, great, listen, people, they pulled us aside. It wasn't that I'm late to the plane. I wasn't holding you up. Yeah, so I got, like, the whole pat down, and, like, they, you know, took my white powder. I don't really miss it, but now I'm nervous when I go into airport security because I'm like, what did I bring? It didn't even hit her in her head that that's what it could have looked like when she was putting it into the suitcase. I don't travel too much, and like we don't assume someone's gonna think like the worst from it. If you're coming to my South Carolina meetup, leave a really awesome comment down below. I'll reply to you guys as soon as I get Wi-Fi again, but I'm really excited to meet you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know that story times are my favorite ones to watch because they always like leave me on the seat. I'm just like, what happened next? I'm going to get back in the car and drive another 5 hours, so yeah, shout out to my family who's sitting in the couch area over there being super quiet and watching cartoons. You the bomb. Bye. I think the president's driving by.